Why Tinubu won't win enough states in the southwest and north. Dele Momodu. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post our juicy news update, please click on the notification bell. Dele Momodu, Director of Strategic Communications for the People Democratic Party Presidential Campaign Council, on Monday said the presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC), Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, will not get enough states in the north, south, and southwest to win the presidential election. And here am I still asking, why is the People Democratic Party neck dipped into the activities of the PDP? As in, they have forgotten to campaign about their own candidate. The news in detail, please. Momodu made this assertion in a statement in Abuja. According to him, he said, and I quote, Tinubu may pick a few states in the north and southwest, but will not have enough to win. The presidential candidates cannot depend totally on vote from outside his home base to win this election. He continued by saying that elite polls had failed because of the populace' excessive reliance on technology, which he characterized as being illiterate. The People Democratic Party leader called it a failure since numerous surveys had the People Democratic Party Atiku's Okowa presidential ticket in second position. He reiterated the campaign's confidence that Atiku and Abubakar, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, who is running as his running mate, we are making steady progress towards taking over Surok on May 29, 2023. Momodu said, I have read with bemusement many of the polls about the forthcoming presidential election on February 25, 2023, and I've come to the conclusion that the illicit polls have failed monumentally due to over-reliance on technology in a largely illiterate population. I have decided to help situate the forecast based on the established political history of Nigeria and empirical data. It is a fact of history that whenever the South produced two strong candidates, the dominant North candidate won, such as in 1979 and 1983. Obafemi Awolowo and Nnamdi Azikiwe versus Shehu Shagari. Bola Tinubu is far weaker today in the southwest, and Awolowo was by far more formidable, while Obi is the new Azikiwe and the first Governor General and President of Nigeria in the southeast, and Kwankwaso is the current Aminu Kano. He stated Atiku Abubakar would control the northeast, northwest, north central, and south-south. This will all work in favor of the People Democratic Party presidential candidate. The bridges required to cross to victory have taken Atiku 30 years to build. Tinubu has not been able to lock down the entire southwest, not to talk of the whole of Nigeria. Over-reliance on bribing the electorate will fail. Hoping to rig brazenly will also fail spectacularly. I repeat, the entire north and south will make Atiku the next president. Atiku will still be competitive in the southeast and southwest. Wherever Obi is number one in the southeast, Atiku will be number two. Wherever Tinubu is number one in the southwest, Atiku will be number two, or vice versa. Atiku will be the first to cross the line of recording 25% in 24 states. He will get 25% automatically in the 19 states of northern regions and will pick 6 in the south automatically. He will pick more than 25% in all the 5 states in the southeast, a traditional base of the PDP, and the same in the southwest. Wherever Obi is number one, Atiku number two, or vice versa. I do not know of any states the People Democratic Party will not record 25% and eventually win the overall popular votes. Nigeria has become so polarizingly divided, pardon my tautology, that the peoples are going to vote majorly along ethnic lines and as well as primordial sentiments. The North will not vote a fake Muslim in the name of a potential and mischievous Muslim ticket. The scam is dead on arrival. The Northeast will never vote for a number 2 position because they have been chasing the number 1 since 1966. The Northwest will not abandon an Atiku for a Tinubu who is well known for his iron grip on Lagos State since 1999. The Southwest itself knows it has the most controversial and probably weakest candidate in this race, and this time would humbly and readily accept his fate with equanimity. It will also be done on the southeast that Obi's raving popularity alone cannot carry him across the winning line, and many of the traditional rulers will willingly settle for Atiku Abubakar and Ifeanyi Chukwu Okowa, the cerebral man and gentle giant of Igbo ancestry. I predict that former Vice President Atiku Abubakar will be the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He is the most prepared, experienced candidate in the race who is ready to hit the ground running from the one Nigerians will experience real politicking in the days ahead. Now let me say this, how I so wish that the way politicians are selling their party and party presidential flag bearers is the way these people will also make sure that they don't relent in doing what is good or in serving the country. This is my problem. Had it been said the way political parties they sell their their presidential candidates, both governorship, both senator, do you know that Nigeria would have been a better country? If you know that, oh, okay, after the elections, you don't just go and sit down, you make sure your candidate performs. You make sure that your campaign, that in the next 2 years, all you need to do is to pull out in next 4 years rather, all you need to do is to pull out what you have done. Just keep replaying it. Do you understand? That is all you need to do if your candidate does well. Go and remove the grass and weeds that has overgrown your failed and abandoned Ovation magazine house. You superintended over ordinary magazine that did not go beyond Lagos, yet it folded like a pack of cards despite of the support from BAT, Akoti Letao. His sense of reason is the reverse, that's why he cannot calculate well. Ovation is on a path, that is why he's finding relevance in lying to Atiku. Dele, you will soon be quiet. By the time you will not be able to utter words when the result of the Southwest you were talking about is being released, just sit down there and be talking rubbish. Sincerely, I have not still understood why PDP is neck deep into APC's business and APC's business is neck deep into PDP's business. Okay, how come you became a seer overnight? I meant calculator. Instead of it to face your business, you're always dabbling into Tinubu's business. When you sleep, you see Tinubu. When you wake, you see Tinubu. Busybody man. Okay, no wonder Davido said Dele Momodu is his boy. Dele, I am highly disappointed in you. You're betraying Tinubu. Woman say, how much Atiku gives to you to make you talking like this? Thank God you're not a real Yoruba. You're from Edo State, Akotile, Tasita. Now let me say this. They're saying they're not supporting Tinubu. These people stand with their party. Most especially the Southwesterners, they stand. There are people who, when it comes to standing with their party, they know they do say my things man did for the other place. Make I go support them. They know they do one. And that is one of the differences with these other politicians. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.